All right, welcome back. They are the backbone of our tables and really the CEOs of the soil. This Farmers Month, we're turning our attention and focus to the women who are quite literally helping to feed this nation. Joining us from the Jamaica Rural Women Producers are Marva Allen-Simms, Assistant Treasurer of the JNRWP, Ramona Gilzene, a farmer from St. Anne, and Linneth Whitley, I believe her name is. Whiteley. Well, there we go. A farmer from St. Elizabeth who brought a whole heap of things from in her bag. She's my favorite person. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
We're doing fine.
Now, listen,
thanks.
we just had the interview a while ago with the minister, ladies. How do you feel about the things that the minister has said and just announced? Let me start with you, ma'am.
Well, I didn't get to hear his interview, but I do know of some of the initiatives that he has announced, and we're very happy that rural women and women farmers in general are right there in his thoughts and in the plans and policies of the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so, Ms. Marva, let me start with you again, because this network of rural women producers, when was it started? What did you see, you know, as a gap in the market, why it was started in the first place, and what has it done since it began, the good work, I would call it, yeah.
Okay, so the Jamaica Network of Rural Women Producers, JNRWP for short, was established in 1999 under the auspices of the First Lady, Lady Cook, back in those days. And since that time, the network has been a voice for rural women in agriculture. We have noticed over the years that women are the backbone of the agricultural sector. Without women farming, yes, we have our men who farm, but without women farming, you know that you're not going to get the produce that you need to get on the market. So we have noticed that women are the backbone, and we have been advocating on their behalf for a number of things. Right now, we're looking ahead, and parametric insurance, I don't know if the minister spoke about it.
No, he didn't mention it, but tell us about it, please.
Parametric insurance is on the front burner. After Hurricane Melissa, the women who were insured, we had 30 women who were insured before, and they benefited from payouts. So the parametric insurance is something where there's no assessment after hurricane damage or after the hurricane or whatever weather event it is. There's no assessment. There's an immediate payout, and that immediate payout can assist the women to get back into production really quickly.
Wow, wow.
Yes.
Ramona and Linneth, I mean, how long have you both been a part of the network? Let me ask Ramona first.
All right. I started in the COVID pandemic. I started in a small community called next to Kellits. We started off with lettuce and popcha because, you know, at that time, you know, crop was very short. People couldn't get any food. So me and my other half at the time, we started doing lettuce and popcha, quick crop, and supply to a local, well-known supermarket in St. Anne, which is Ochere's, that's General Foods. And then we also go around the community and also supply to the persons in the community. So I started in the pandemic.
Period, yeah.
Yes.
Linneth?
I started 17 years ago.
17 years ago. Wow.
I was a stay-at-home mom with 3 kids. So all my spaces around the house, I use them up.
And how do you both feel in terms of the benefits of, from being a part of this network? How has it helped you?
I must say gratitude, especially to the Rural Network for Women in Jamaica. It has given us such exposure, you know, and not only do, because I also do flowers and I raise chickens, you know, and so forth. And they let you be, and not only give you things to supply for what you're doing, but they also give a lot of trainings, you know, gender affairs and all of those stuff. So it's a gratitude, I must say.
Yeah, Linneth, the same question to you, my darling. How has it helped you?
It has helped me a lot because we learn a lot. Each day we learn a lot. And we went out on trainings through the Rural Women Network. we go out on a lot of trainings across the island.
Yeah, yeah. You know, Miss Marva, when I'm listening to Linneth and Ramona here, I'm hearing women who just got started because they wanted to. It's not a case where they had to be qualified, you know, in some way to be a part of the network.
No.
So basically you're saying it's open to everybody, to all women in the rural parishes who just have a desire and a passion for farming and they want the kind of support, right?
Exactly. If you want to become a member of the network, all you need to do is to contact us. You can follow us on Instagram and on Facebook. You don't need any qualifications. When you come into the network, we send you on training, as they indicated, training on how business management, digital literacy, a number of things that can help you to become the entrepreneur that you want to be. We want women to own businesses. We want them to feel independent, as if, you know, we want them to be able to manage their businesses in ways that you see the big, large business owners do. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right.
And there's so many young persons who still may feel like it's a thing to fall back on. It's not necessarily my first choice, you know. But I'm very happy you mentioned the businesses that have been built out of it. And there's so many female farmers, female entrepreneurs, agri-preneurs really, who have done big business in this sector.
Yes.
Right?
Oh, yes, they are. And there are still a number of areas that people can go into. We can look at the niche markets. We have exotic foods in Jamaica. You know, or cocoa or pimento, and those things are on top when it comes to quality. So there are still areas that people can go into. So young people, if you want to come into farming, come into farming. We will help you. We have a voice, and our voice is, and I must, before I go any further, I must say, give kudos to our president, Tamisha Lee.
Yes.
Our voice, or her voice, is known locally, regionally, and internationally.
Yes.
And she advocates on our behalf,
Love that.
you know, to get everything that is out there for the women.
Yeah, so when you say rural parishes, let's talk about the parishes that are covered under this, because somebody may be watching right now and say, oh, you know, probably St. Catherine isn't considered.
Oh, no, all the parishes.
Right.
So,
Parishes.
yes, all parishes from the east to the west. So it's a lot of ground to cover.
And,
you know?
and I must say as well, no age limited.
Oh,
because we have persons, farmers, rural women, 70, go all,
90.
yes, and they're doing very well.
Very well.
Very well,
Absolutely,
yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. And not only that, but Debbie, also the persons with disabilities. We have blind persons
Yes.
who are doing chicken rearing. Yes, they're blind and they have their own businesses going.
Yes. What is the next step for women in agriculture, you would say? I mean, this year is being recognized as the year of the woman.
Farmer.
In farming, yeah.
Yes.
So what would you think is the next step for women now in terms of their own evolution in this industry?
I think for women, we need to ensure that we have a seat at the table where decision is being made, which affect us, especially when it comes to agriculture. Agriculture in the main is male dominated, and we want our voices to be heard at the table so that when the policies are put in place, our section is there for women. A lot of the things, even when you think of tools and implements, farming implements, they're made for males. We want smaller things which are manageable, that the women can go out into the field and do their own thing, because it's so hard these days to find labor. So we want to be at the seat. We want to have a seat at the table of decision making where the policies are made.
Wow.
Yes.
You know, I'm very happy you mentioned that, because I'm sure a lot of people would not have thought about you know, that being an issue. The very tools that we use as women, you know, and how it is that it actually impacts our production.
That's the biggest issue right now with labor. We can't get any labor. As a farmer, you're paying $5,000 a day and you can't get anybody to work.
Wow.
Because even if you ask somebody to come, they are not coming.
Yeah.
And sometimes the quality of work that they're offering as well, you know, sometimes. So, yes, the labor as well.
Well, listen, you ladies are doing a fantastic job. What do you produce, Ramona?
Well, I do chicken now, and I do flowers as well, as I took a present for you as well.
You did?
I did.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Linneth?
Food and vegetables.
Food and vegetables.
Right across.
Right now. Okay, and you serve your community and...
And I do like sell to buyers who come in and buy for the hotel, supermarket.
Okay.
And as well, in my community, I give back as well. And not just only sell, but I give back to the community. Like I'll raise a chicken, I'll give a chicken or flowers, you know. So I give back to the community as well.
Yeah. Mrs. Simms, how can people get in touch with you?
Okay, so they can follow us on on Facebook and on Instagram at JNRWP_official. You can also contact us. My phone number is 876-276-9132, and we're out there. You'll hear us.
Yeah, ladies, you're doing a fantastic job, man. I'm really happy to hear.
And look out, Debbie, for us. We're going to be doing some farmers market.
Love that.
Later this year.
Of course.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
Well, thank you for joining us. Ms. Marva Allen-Simms, Assistant Treasurer of the JNRWP, and farmers Ramona, Gilzene, and Linneth Whiteley. Our second edition of News